There are nights I cry myself to sleep, like what just happened, you know, with all the moods and the personalities, and sometimes they're fighting and there's no one there. Like it's me to play good cop and bad cop. So like that is definitely a challenge when, you know, something I'm working on is being a little bit firmer, you know, person that says, oh, we're waiting, have X amount of money in the bank. Oh, we're waiting to have a home before we have kids. Oh, I'm waiting for this job to come in before we have kids. I don't care how long you wait. I don't care what you're waiting for. You are never prepared, but you will figure it out. And it will make you so proud of yourself that you figured it out and that you got through the day. And sometimes it's nights where it's just, we are going hour by hour to see if we're going to survive.
I'm just wishing my daughter a public happy birthday. I wasn't allowed to know where her party was. There's nothing legal. They're saying that these are the kind of games that's being played. At the light, it's the kind of thing that really has affected my health for the longest. I'm being the father, the best father, the yay version of a father, and I'm not finna let this happen. And we're gonna be in real time. Take a slight right turn onto he said, he asked Chloe, won't nobody give me the address to my daughter's birthday party right now? And that's gonna imprint in her mind that I wasn't there for her. My whole schedule is all based around me being able to take my kids to school, me being there for them, making sure that I'm in their life. That's the whole point of having money. They take so many fathers just throughout America. They've been taking the fathers out the homes purposely. So I'm speaking up. I'm using my voice to say, this ain't gonna keep happening. This narrative is not gonna happen. It's a lot of people that's not in a position where they ain't got no voice when people be playing games like this. Baby mamas be playing games. The grandmama be playing games like this. And it's like, as y'all know, they ain't finna play like that.
And one of the elements of doubling down is chaos. They gotta create arguments. They gotta create a situation in which the void that they're missing, the emptiness that they're feeling is being filled by something. Whether it's you being mad, whether it's playing games with the baby. Because the downfall is damn near there. The deserved disgrace, which is when you finally get exposed for being whoever you are, who you really are, that's coming. And a lot of times that comes through their kids, because once your kids realize, it may take 18 years for it to really fall flat. You know what I'm saying? And then once her kids start realizing, like, oh, it's mama. Oh, wow. All these years, I thought Pops wasn't, but now this starting to turn on me.
Craig, Cook, and
Kim Kardashian got a nanny.
Mm-hmm. A male nanny. Her reasoning is because she wanted to have a male influence in the house. This is like kind of amidst the split with Ye.
Nope, not me. Not me.
Hell
male
no.
nanny.
How do you feel about the male nanny?
He got muscles. You know how
he's not unattractive.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers.
because I used to think like Craig at one time, but I am absolutely positive that most are idiots.
I agree.
I can't even get mad at nothing Corey says.
In the north, she'll go to her dad. She'll be like, Dad is the best. He has it all figured out. He doesn't have a nanny. He doesn't have a chef. He doesn't have security. He lives in an apartment. And she'll start crying. Why don't you have an apartment? I can't believe we don't have an apartment.
They have no idea that they created the bad situation. This is what I'm trying to say. How can so many women be clueless about their results in life?
Lack of knowledge. I feel personally that a lot of the chaos that's going on in this world has a lot to do with women.
One of the elements of a downfall is desperate denial. When women think she is power, that is a flawed perception of power. They place value on it that is not real. They're aware, but they double down on the bullshit because they want the fantasy to be real. So they only let things around them or taking information that supports the choices they have made. They don't want to deal with reality. So it's desperate denial, in my opinion.
I've never used our pool, actually.
What?
Yeah, can you believe that? But I love our pool. You know, we don't have a jacuzzi.
Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
What's your favorite style right now?
I like very like streetwear and like 90s, Tyler the Creator, my dad, me.
Now we got Sunday service this morning at 10 a.m. and it's North had a sleepover, so she can't come to Sunday service. I moved the Sunday service up to 10 a.m. so that I can go to Saint soccer game at 12:30. Move the entire thing.
I talked to God about you, said he sent you an angel. Get all that he gave you, yes, say, hello, my only one. Not perfect, but you're not your mistake. Hey, hey.
Miss Westy, just bless me. It's your bestie. Miss Westy, just bless me.
What's one lesson you'll never forget?
To trust God only. Don't trust nobody else except God because y'all only trust him.
What was the best day of your life?
Spending time with my siblings, that's when I really brought them close to God. And I was like, we had this house there and there was like these devil statues and I was like, no girl. And I was like, what should we do? We gotta pray. So then I taught Shy and Psalm how to pray. And I taught Saint to pray. God really did his thing.
Are you in that space where you're comfortable enough to say, this is where I am right now? I'm still a man of God. Jesus still is king, but this is Vultures right now. This is where I am.
You can actually physically do something yourself too, more than just pray. We're so in this mentality that's all that needs to happen, but we ain't praying our way out of prison. We ain't praying our way out of the abortion clinics. We ain't praying our way to get our land back that was always ours. And I didn't pray my way through them threats either. I had to get up and do it myself. I had so much to do, I ain't had time to pray. So that's where my issue is, and look at where I'm at today.
Greetings, you polite savages.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, you are now about to witness things that are sure to anger late-age divorcees and modern women alike. As always, we promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Well, let's go. You know, you polite savages, in these spaces, you hear a lot of women talking about men do not want to be involved in their kids' life. They move far away. They prioritize everything over their kids' happiness and their kids' well-being. You hear women go over and over again that men at a lot of times are just focused on just providing money, but not providing the emotional support. And sometimes it's even worse. Half of these clowns, they say, if you leave it up to them to tell it, provide zero money, zero value, and do nothing for the children at all. But Kanye, well, he did a little something different. He made sure that he was close by the kids all the time. He brought a house across the street, and a lot of folks tried to spin it as creepy, but when you listen to him tell it, his explanation is very, very sane. It's almost like exactly what you hear women wish that they could have when they separate from the baby's father.
My solace comes from seeing my kids and getting a solid schedule. That's why I even got the house. You know, they flipped it in the media like there was something wrong with me getting a house next to my kid.
But the bottom line is this: you can't turn around and say this guy is too close, it's creepy, it's weird, then turn around and say he's leaving you to do all the chores and you're basically a single mother. This is the ethos of the modern woman. I don't know one way or the next. I'm dang near bipolar with my thoughts and actions, because you want it one way, and when you get it that way, you demand to have it the other way. This is just a symptom of never being satisfied. Now, I'm not going to say that Kanye is an angel. Kanye is probably half past crazy, but he was half past crazy when you met him and you knew the crazy dude you were getting with, and now you're stuck with crazy to raise your kids with. And let's take a minute for this straight up virtue signaling, fake boo-hoo crying about you have to do it all by yourself. Ma'am, it ain't all by yourself. You got enough money to hire whoever you want and whatever resources you need to make sure that those kids get exactly what they need to get. You're not doing it by yourself. You make it sound like you're comparing yourself to a lady who goes out, works all day with no help from anybody, comes home, cooks, cleans, put them kids to sleep, watch about an hour of television, drink a glass of wine because it's been a doozy, goes to sleep, wash, and repeat. Man, we all know that's not you. Kim, you are a spoiled brat.
How dare you?
You don't even realize that how good you have it. So you're going to sit here with this fake outrage talking about you had to do it all by yourself. But it's time we give you a straight up reality check. Ma'am, a cook, a chef at home isn't all by yourself. A maid, a nanny isn't all by yourself. Family members coming through isn't all by yourself. Personal assistants to manage your schedule isn't all by yourself.
Here's the question. Can your mom cook? Good already.
Heck no. Someone is late.
We already know Kim Kardashian isn't out here being a 5-star Michelin cook, barely making any kind of home-cooked meals for the children. But hey, that's most to be expected when you are that rich. But she's definitely out of touch, where even her most clutch meal is only cooked on special occasions, with Northwest calling out her mom for only making her special quote-unquote dish once or twice, maybe thrice, maybe even possibly be 5 times she's actually even cooked mac and cheese. But wait, forgive me. Kardashian actually also made fried chicken and cornbread. But her specialty dish, as Miss Little Lady Northwest says it, is that she's really good at making cucumbers and salt. I mean. But why not put some salt in the wound when we bring back to the flashback when Kim Kardashian hired a male nanny, a manny to be exact, to take care of her and Kanye West's children. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I feel kind of weird when you got a male stranger that just appears out of nowhere to be taking care of your kids. Yeah, you gotta be missing me with all that BS.
Your reasoning of I want a male influence in here around my kids, so I'm just gonna hire somebody to do that? No, out of here, man.
I want to be down.
Whooping Central. It's gonna be ass whooping. What day he start? I'm starting the same day.
I think it's disrespectful what she said publicly, like, yo, so that my kids can have a male role model when their father is still living. I think that's disrespectful.
Even the good crew on the Joe Budden podcast has some things to say about that, but then again, Miss Melissa Ford, referring to the intro, who cares of how the guy looks, unless Miss Kim Kardashian wanted to have a boy toy in the house to serve her needs. Maybe she got the ire and the fury of the internet telling her and calling her out for hiring a man to be in the house with her and her children. It's just mighty odd, mighty strange to have some kind of stranger danger walking around, where normally it's a woman that's a nanny. So what does Miss Kim Kardashian do? Well, if you just look on her Twitter X, her Instagram, she got herself a Tesla Optimus robot.
Can you do this? I love you. You know how to do that? Okay, what should we do? Go running. Let's go for a run. Do you know how to do? Oh, you are Hawaiian. Okay.
Now I'm gonna have to say, it's pretty good that she don't have a strange man running around the house. But it seems like, modern women are getting aged out and not marrying up, booing it up, getting into the cuffing season with a man. Well, what's gonna happen is they're gonna have these Optimus robots going around, serve them seasoning their food, as well as blowing out their back between the sheets as an everlasting dildo of a robot can do. But we could have solved this whole situation is by bringing Kanye West into the equation, having him to fulfill his fatherly roles and responsibilities. Because this man embraces it, and he is shown to be a good father, instilling the values, the faith, the inspiration, and the love to his children.
Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it is never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I am not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so.
We already see Northwest is becoming a spitting image of him and her energy and how she conducts herself. And for you, Miss Kim Kardashian, the saving grace, and for you to save face is have Kanye West to be in the life of your children, so he can be the proper father figure to them and allow him to be the mentor and a hero figure in their lives. Children need their fathers, so stop being so selfish and thinking about just you, and having a slopsistic mentality, point of view. Because as you cry yourself to sleep at night, causing your anti-aging creams to be running down your face. What really is the simple solution is not to have another man or machine to replace Kanye, the college dropout, to serve his role as a father loud and proud.
Just look at my daughter full makeup, singing She's in Love with an emo girl on TikTok, and I didn't have no say, no approval. Hey, what do you think? Do you think this would be cool or not? You know what I mean? And I'm the one that made them cool. But then I'm not asked what's cool for my actual children in America. Like, nah, man.
No wonder why them kids want to spend more time with their father. They probably get a little peace of mind over there. And you know it's crazy when Kanye's the peace of mind because it's chaos all around. But just remember this, you broke up your family. You chose to do this. You chose to go at it alone. So nobody wants to hear none of this crying stuff, especially when you're a multi-millionaire. Oops, put $1 billion on that. Lady sitting here really struggling and you talking about it's hard on you. Yeah, it's hard out there for a pimp because what Kanye's trying to prevent is his children going into the family business. BBL's backshot, self-exploitation, sexuality, over the top, social media darling, making money with no apparent talent except for making money. And ain't nobody hating on you because it's amazing how you parlayed a sex tape into getting that cash, but I'm sure Kanye doesn't really want his kids to be that way. But something tells me, man, you wouldn't mind if they went down that route. Yuck.
Most men do not, there's no such thing as 50-50 custody with in society today. That's not even, it always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with.
That's all I got for you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks.
We found true happiness.